Let's look at question number 8, string to integer. Actually, this function a to I is a very common function in the R language. They have several rules for this question. The first one, so it means you can handle all the leading white space. The example 2 demo this one. They have 3 white space before this negative 42. We consider this string is a valid string, can convert to integer. But this one, the leading is some English letter. We think this one is invalid, so return 0. The row 2 requires us handle the negative or positive. If there is no flag, default, it is a positive value. And read the character until the next non-digit. So this one, example. So when we read 3, then next is a white space. It's not the digital, we stop. Then convert this 4-digit letter to integer. Number 4 can handle the 0 leading digit. And number 5 is the biggest challenge in this question. We need to find the boundary after convert to the integer, because we only can take 32-bit integer. Okay, let us start to coding. So in this algorithm, I plan to use the status to process each situation. So first, I defined the status. The initialized value is 0. So 0 means begin process. Actually, this 0 is before digit, and 1 is wait the first digit. 2 means processing, and then we have for loop to process each characters in the string. Then we use a switch status to handle each situation. So we only have 0, 1, 2. We need to define return value. Give the 0 as the initialization value. So first, when we start to process the string, we need to detect, is this one is a negative flag? If it is, so we have a flag. So flag will become -1. And then we go to the status 1, because after the negative or positive flag, where the next should be the digital letter. So we suppose we expect the digital letter in the next character. Else, if it's positive, flag default value is positive. If it is the character is a digit, so in that situation, we need to convert the first digit letter to the assigned to the return value. Then status will become 2 because after we handle the first digit, we need to go into the processing status. Then, if the character is not all of case and it's not white space, it means we meet some invalid string which cannot convert to the digit, so return 0. Here, only we process the negative or positive. We are waiting the next one is the digit, so maybe here. So we are waiting. If we get it, we set to the return value. Else, if not a digit. So after the negative or positive is not digital, we think this is the invalid string. We return 0. Then we need to handle the status 2, that is processing the following digital situation. So if this is digital, so first we convert the digital letter to integer, and we build return value to here. And if this one is not digital, for example, we get this situation. So how to do it? So it's here. It means we finish convert. We return the value and then use the flag decide negative or the positive. We will do same thing. If we finish the loop, it means we process all the characters in the string. So we need to return the result. Now we need to handle this situation. We need to detect the convert integer is big or less than the maximum or the minimal 32 integer. So they have some tricky here. We do not need to use this one because they already be the maximum and minimal. So you cannot use this value to decide. If they more than that one, here they already overflow. So we need to decide before the times 10. So if this value is big than integer max divided by 10. Here, what it means? If this value is more than divided by 10, max value divided by 10, so after he times 10 plus one space, it must more than this one. So in this situation, we return if this one is a positive, we return this one, or we return the minimal value. Here, we need to give the definition. We do not calculate it every time. So it's a final static max d10 equal to here. Okay, right? However, if this value equal to max d10, so this one plus this one, if we need to decide this situation, right? So in here, we need to use the one place to decide. The reason is the maximum value for 32 integer is 2 billion and with 8 and with 7, because this one is 2 power 31 minus 1, and the minimal value is 2 billion 8, because this is a negative 2 power 31. Okay, this is 8. So if flag is a positive and one place is a more or equal to 7, we directly return the integer's max value. Else if flag is negative and one place is more than equal to 8, this one match to the here, we need to return integers so we here we process all the value is more than max or less than minimum value. Okay, we finish the code and let us use the space negative 42 string to test this code. So in the beginning, 3 letter is a white space, so they come into this loop, come to here, the loop until they reach the minus. So minus here, flag is negative, status is 1, and then we get the 4 here. So here, return value will be signed to 4, and the status change to 2. And then we get 2 here. So this one is less than max d10, so we jump to here. So return value will become 42. Here, this one is not necessary. And then they reach end of the string, they return here. So 42 times negative 1 is negative 42. So let's see. Okay, they pass compile, and the first test case, and submit to LeetCode. Okay, we get some trouble. Input this one, output this one, expect this one. Let us to see. Okay. Let's say one place. So this is a boundary. This is a boundary, and we get a negative -1, one place. Oh, here. This is a typo. This should return minimal value. Okay. Performance is not good. Let us submit again. Yeah, sometimes the server is not stable. Before same code, I can get a very good time. Okay, this time is good. Same code. So look like the LeetCode server is not stable. So the time complexity, here is a node, next loop. So just go straight, visit each letter in the string. So the time complexity is big O of n. N is the string length, and the space complexity is the big O 1. We do not use any extra space in this loop. Thank you for watching the video.